In programming, functions and methods are blocks of code that perform specific tasks. They are essential for breaking down complex tasks into smaller, more manageable pieces, making your code more organized, reusable, and easier to understand. Let's start with functions. In C#, you can create a function using the following syntax: accessor, return type, function name, and parameters, and then open and close parentheses, curly parentheses, and then the code would be included here, and then you could include at the end a return value. We learned about accessors in the previous tutorial. We can use public accessors, for example, for methods that need to be accessed from multiple scripts or from the Unity editor. And we can use private accessors for the methods that are specific to a particular class and should not be modified directly from outside. Unity will assign a private accessor by default if you don't explicitly define an accessor. Return type specifies the type of data that the function will return. It can be void if the function does not return anything. Function name is the name you choose for your function. Unity naming convention for function starts with a verb. Also, use Pascal case where the first letter of each compound word is capitalized. For example, get result. Notice here we started with the verb get and a capital letter at the beginning of each word. Parameters are optional values that the function may receive. Parameters allow you to pass values into the function for processing. Let's see an example. In your Unity project, create a new C# file, name it function practice. Attach the script to a game object. Double-click the file to open it in Visual Studio. Let's create a function that adds two numbers and returns the result. Private is the accessor. Int is the return type, would be integer. And the function name would be add numbers. Then we could pass two parameters. So let's open parentheses. The first parameter is type integer, so int, and we'll call it a. Then comma, then let's add another one, int, we call it b, then close the parentheses. Then we can define the body of the function using opening and closing curly brackets. Everything inside is the body of the function. Here we will create a new variable of type integer. We'll call it sum, and its value would be the sum of a plus b, and then we add semicolon at the end. Then to return this value when the function is called, we use return and then we pass the value or the variable representing that value. In this case, it's sum. Then we add semicolon. To call the function and use its result, you can add the following: int result equal add numbers, open parentheses, 5, 3, close parentheses, and semicolon. Here, we use the method name to call it and pass two values as parameters. The method will return the sum value that will be assigned to the result variable here. Let's output the result using debug.log, open parentheses, and double quotation mark. The result is colon and space and close the quotation mark plus result, then close the parentheses and semicolon. Save the file and go back to the Unity editor. Click the play button. Open the console window to check the result. Methods are similar to functions but are associated with a specific class. For example, start, update, and add numbers are all methods of the class function practice. Unity provides built-in methods that you can use to interact with game objects, components, and the game life cycle. The start and update methods are examples of these built-in methods. The start method is called when a script is initialized, and the update method is called every frame. You can override these methods to add your own functionality. Functions and methods are vital tools in programming, and understanding how to use them in Unity with C# will greatly enhance your game development skills. Start by practicing simple functions and gradually explore the Unity-specific methods to expand your knowledge and create more complex game mechanics. Happy coding and have fun with your Unity learning journey.